Hello there, Pinedale Eagles. It's Mrs. Bolls with your weekly news from the nest. And by now you may have heard that Dr. O'Farrell, our superintendent for Clovis Unified, is recommending to the governing board this Wednesday that we will not return to school this coming school year. We're all really upset about that and sad because we know that that means that we don't get to celebrate the end of the year with all of you, our students, who we love and miss so much. But we are going to find a way to have a chance to say goodbye, and so we'll be letting you know of some dates that we're going to set up to have you meet with your teacher to get your final belongings. That'll be on the last week of school, June 2nd and June 3rd. We will schedule those appointments for our TK through 5th grade students, and on Thursday, June 4th, we will schedule appointments for our 6th graders so that we have a chance to say a final goodbye. So please make sure that when your teachers call that you answer that phone so that we can schedule those appointment times, because it's really important to us that we get a chance to close this school year off in a positive way. I'm so proud of all of you and the way that you have handled this whole school closure, and I hope that even though it's hard being away from school and to take things seriously at home, that you're still putting in just as much effort there as you would here. Your teachers are still reaching out to you weekly, and it's so important that you take those phone calls or get onto your Zooms to keep that connection going. I know it's easy to feel like you just want to give up on things. We've been feeling that way sometimes too, but we've got to stay strong through all of this, and you know, resilience is such an important quality. It's how we do things when we're kicked down, how we get back up and we persevere through things. You know, we're all going to be better for having gone through this together, and even though we're disappointed by all of the things that we're missing for the end of the school year, I'm thankful that you're all safe and that we're going to learn and grow from this and become even better human beings. And our 6th graders who are going to head off to Kasner are going to be prepared for anything that comes their way, because they've learned how to deal with challenges and how to rise up in those challenges and to still continue to strive to meet goals that you set for yourself. So please watch for those phone calls, and let's schedule an appointment so that we can have that final goodbye for the end of the school year. Speaking of next week, it is our final packet drop-off day on Tuesday, May 26th. That's right, all work is due May 26th, Tuesday. We're going to have another drive-through drop-off, which will take place on Tuesday, and that will be from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. that evening. If you have uniforms out still, you athletes who are spring athletes, please make sure your uniforms are coming back, and that any library books that you have at home are turned back in, as well as band and orchestra instruments. Those need to be collected that day too. That's our last final push to get everything returned, especially those work packets, so that your teachers have time to grade them and get them ready into your report cards for our final week of school. So looking forward to seeing all of you out there as you come through that line. Also on Tuesday, pretty special event taking place. Even though it's not our traditional way of doing Block P, we still get a chance to honor our Block P recipients in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. So they will be coming through. 4th grade starts at 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock. 5th grade's 1 from 2 p.m. and 6th grade is 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the cafeteria. Those of you who've received Block P awards will get to come through, and we get to cheer you and say great job to you, and you receive your award on that occasion. So we're looking forward to that on Tuesday. Also, May 27th, that's Wednesday of next week, we will be giving our 4th graders who earned their points with Off the Front their bikes and helmets that day. So we're excited. We have a team coming in that morning to put bikes together, and your 4th grade teachers are looking forward to honoring you with your new bike so that you have that for the summer. That'll be a great thing. But 4th graders, make sure you're getting your head measurements into your 4th grade teachers. They've been having some trouble with getting those measurements from home. So please let us know that, because we want to make sure that we get you a helmet that fits and that will protect your head in the event that you fall down. So please watch for that. A lot of birthdays this week, including Mrs. Del Mundo, who's celebrating her birthday this week. And last week we forgot to mention Miss Moore from K2. So happy belated birthday, Miss Moore. Sorry I missed that last week. Mrs. Bolls needs some glasses, I think. I missed a few names. This week for Eagle birthdays, we have Paul Gonzalez. Happy birthday, Paulie. And Catalina Mata, Jordan Muniz. We also have Mariana Espinoza and Jet Hereduro and Della Cervantes celebrating their birthdays this week. So happy birthday from all of us. Also on Friday, May 22nd, I'd like you to remember Miss Lewis. May 22nd, this Friday, is her birthday. And so if you would just stop and pause and say a little happy birthday to her, and it's just a great chance for us to remember a very special person who meant so much to all of us here at Pinedale School, who gave her whole heart and her whole life for the community of Pinedale and the kids that she loves so dearly. So happy birthday, Miss Lewis. We miss you. Well, this weekend is an important holiday on Monday. This Monday is Memorial Day, which is more than just a 3-day weekend. It's an important reminder of the brave men and women who in the military gave their lives to protect our freedom. It's a chance for us to show our gratitude for their sacrifice, and Memorial Day is a day to remember how fortunate we are to live in a nation where we have the freedom of speech and that we have the freedom to choose where we all live, where we want to work, where we want to worship. Remember that in some parts of the world, people do not even have these types of freedoms. Recording artist Lee Greenwood wrote these famous words once: "I'm proud to be an American where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men and women who died, who gave that right to me." So this Memorial Day, which is on Monday, remember those who gave a most precious gift and be grateful for the freedoms you enjoy as an American. Even when we are stuck at home during a pandemic, it's great to know that we always have our freedom. With something to think about, this is Mrs. Bolls. Make it a great week or not. Remember, the choice is always yours. Keep working hard, Eagles. Get that final push to get all of your work done by Tuesday, and make sure that that gets turned in. Just a reminder, our office hours, Monday we will be closed due to Memorial Day, but Tuesday and Wednesday our office will be open from 9 to 12. And Wednesday it's even open until 1 o'clock. So if you need to get something dropped off, or your parents need to register a new student or a TK or kindergartner, it's a great time to stop by the office to do so. Otherwise, have a great week, Eagles, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.